Hola, como vai, amigos? My name is Rituro, and I am trying to become a Brazilian hero. Our featured match today is the halfway point of the third division against Tupi, who we last saw at the beginning of the season. And since then, we have gone on a very good-looking run of form. A whole string of wins to start things off. Sadly, a win against Botafogo did not get us through away goals, sinking us there, but win against Tupi, win against Mogimira, win against Madureira, win against Paraná, win against Portuguesa, win against Garantigueta. That's an excellent string of success to start things off. Unfortunately, we have now lost consecutive games to Tombense and Öst, and then, or Oeste. However that works. And even worse, we drew Metropolitano 0-0, which is a very winnable match. Very upset at the way that ended. So, now he's either make things good against Tupi and get this season back on track. I mean, I say back on track. We are sitting in the pole position here. 5 points clear of Paraná for top spot. That's pretty darn good. Got to be happy with the way that's going. So as long as we can stay there, we should be all right. Now, those of you with perceptive eyes and the ability to see little differences may be wondering what the heck is going on with the top left-hand corner of the screen and the top right-hand where we see this FR and the U23s. That's right. I couldn't resist. I applied to be the boss of the Brazilian U23s for the Olympics, figuring, what the hey, if I'm going to be a Brazilian hero, let's actually try and do something good for Brazil. And I mean, an Olympic squad that includes Neymar is, I think we can all agree that's a pretty solid way to go about it. Alisson, William, Doria, Marlon, Jorge, Danilo, Thiago Maia, Rafinha, Felipe Anderson, Felipe Coutinho, Cruzan, Jean, Marquinhos, Douglas Santos, Marcos Guilherme, Neymar, Matias Pereira, and Yuri Mamute. That is my U23 squad for the Olympics. And again, it's all about Neymar. It's really just all about Neymar. I haven't got him scouted. He's all the way over in Barcelona. But the U23 coaching staff tells me he is fantastic. And I mean, well, obviously, it's Neymar. Of course he's fantastic. So we'll see if he can carry us through the Olympics. And he will kind of need to. This is not an easy group at all. Mexico, South Korea, and Sweden. That has a lot of potential to be very, very bad for all of us. So we'll see if my U23s can actually do something good. Speaking of people who did something good, Germano. Oh, our dear friend Germano. He is finally retired. I'll see if I can actually show that on the transfer history here. There he is. Germano. He has retired. He is done. He's now waiting to move into coaching, I think. Yes, indeed. There it is. He's looking to get to become the head of youth development. Very interesting. He's also got some coaching stats there, as you would expect from a fine student of the game and an excellent player. So we'll see how he does here in his life after Londrina. Should be good for him. He's served us well, and it's not like we leave a giant gap with his passing. Ray, his passing, I don't think he's died. He's not dead. Ray has now hit 3.5 with the potential of 4. Ray has now graduated to become a legitimate backup to Diogo Roque and Jumar, which is fantastic considering that Ray is an offensive D-mid, whereas Diogo Roque and Jumar are most definitely the break your ankles kind of ball winner. I would have liked another D-mid in the transfer window. Couldn't get it, but I did recall Prosper Kofi after losing Anderson late not losing him, I sold him to get him off the books because of that salary. You also notice here Diogo Oliveira. He is a very nice looking attacking midfielder / striker, equally proficient in both, which is good, and doubly so because Celsinho is gone. Yes, in our final move to free up some of that excess salary that we've been carrying, and you notice Lucas Ramon has come back and is already injured. Fantastic. Good to know that while on loan he tears his hamstring. Thanks. Love it. Whoopee. With the loss of Celsinho, not the defender, the attacker, we now need to fill that hole. And Diego Oliveira is projected to be that person. 26-year-old, free agent right now. He can play as a poacher and advanced forward, which is good. That's what I need to my strikers. Finishing of 13. Composure somewhere between 8 and 11, which is okay. Pace for days, though. In the attacking role, can play that attacking midfielder or attacking playmaker role, which is fantastic. He's going to be playing the Celsinho area on the right. He's got no side preference, which is good. So he'll be playing on the right side of that three-man front line. to fill in the Celsinho hole, and if he says yes, I mean, he asked for a large salary. Let's be honest here, his agent asked for a large salary. But I used every last penny I had available, and I think that's a pretty good investment to replace the departed Celsinho. Although I say departed, he departed for a not insignificant amount. 1.1 million is the final transfer fee. That's what I wanted to see. 7-figure deals for my big guys. And some clauses tacked on to the end of that as well. We have, where is he here? Celsinho. We get a friendly, which is okay. Turkish Premier League team. We get 25% sell-on clause, pretty darn solid. And, of course, part of that 1.1 million was overtime, which is great. That's fine by me. Fun thing to note here is he's currently making 13,000 a week in Turkey. Nowhere close to what I could ever afford to pay him, so good that we have moved him along. You notice Gilvan and Lucas Gomez have sellouts options for their transfer clauses. 158,000, 200,000. No, I think we can get a little bit more than that. I'd like to see at least, closer to that 7-figure mark, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. One thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. Now, last episode we had Harrison, the attacking midfielder who looked like he might be a great fit instead of Diego Oliveira. I keep saying Diogo because of Diogo Roque. Diego Oliveira fills in for Harrison. Harrison looked like he was going to be our guy. And then he got injured while on trial. And then he was gone, and then somebody signed him while he was injured. So, there you go. So ends the legacy of Harrison to be replaced by Diego Oliveira. And I am quite happy with the potential we have there. So, that all set aside, the team looking pretty good. Goal-scoring load has been well split. We've got Netinho, Edmar, Rafael Gava, and Patrick all with goals. Of course, Celsinho had a few of his own. Nielsen, top goal scorer with 10 and 5 helpers. And Valmir with 4 of his own. So we're doing well to spread the love around. Let's see if we can keep it going here. To play Tupi. Tupi sitting in 4th. They've done quite well for themselves. 3, 4, and 2. There's a nice that nice 5-point gap thanks to all those wins. Very happy with that. That's going to be mandatory breathing room as we get closer to the real important matches. And away we go. It's a close one. It is going to be close. Tupi aren't a bad team, but they are struggling. All right, let's get on to it, shall we? You may notice a frame counter here in the top right corner of the screen. I'm testing out my brand new GTX 980 tonight, seeing what its capacity is, so I figured I'd record some episodes since they are long overdue, kind of, sort of. My bad there. My apologies for the late episodes. I also renewed a lot of the contracts of my staff, because, how could you say no to that? How can you say no to that kind of advice? You gotta have that on staff. You gotta. All right. Enough to say here. You know what to do. And let's just give a little bump. I don't want to overdo the pep talks there. I've been doing it a little bit too heavily. Let's see if we can give them a little more meaning. Here we go, Londrina in their teal, away to Tupi in their black and white. We could stand to shorten that box just a wee bit, can't we? Of course, with this new video card, and let's be honest, with this whole brand new setup, new SSD with my OS installed on it, new 3TB storage drive, so a lot of my settings had to be reconfigured, re-downloaded, and all that stuff, so it'll be a bit of a rough spot here as I try and figure out what was missing from the previous save file. Right now, what's not missing is this excellent defensive work here by Londrina. Patrick now, we've got a chance to counter, goes wide to Netinho. Netinho to Edmar. Rafael Gava looks long, great ball for Patrick! Oh, fine save. Great save by George. Or, actually, George, not George. All those are there, looking good. Josiel goes long. Can't find Rafael Gava, who's in a good run of form right now, despite not being my first choice. Edmar. He's a first choice. Always will be. Can't quite get it to Patrick. Ran out of space. Mike on first time volley, and Patrick goes far post. A beautiful goal. Now, that was, you gotta say, Mike on a superb assist is the least you could say about that. Fantastic stuff. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, that's just lovely. That is just straight up lovely. Love it. Yada, yada, yada. Not the one possession, I know. I know. We're all having problems. Alright, Idmar. Loses out. Diogo Roque. Netinho. Rafael Gava. That's a shame. Did I say he was in a good run of form? Well, maybe that form is cooling off now. With shots like that. Rafael Jatai. Bruno Edgar. Back to George. Lula. Leandro Zibio. Flavio. Flavio, the nice lomba for Felipe Alves, but getting there versus Maicon, he says, no, I'm having none of that nonsense, and right back the other way he goes. Flavio loses out to Edmar, and here comes the counter for Londrina. Patrick, does he go long himself? Nope, goes short to Maicon. Good support there. He can bomb in crosses, we know he can. There it is, the header! Oh, it's in! Oh, Patrick. 28 minutes, it's a brace for Patrick. Can we get the Patrick hat trick? He's got an hour to work with. You wouldn't bet against him, not with Maicon feeding him such sublime service. Maicon now wearing the armband with the absence of Germano. And boy, there's the captain showing his worth on the pitch today. 2 excellent assists. 25% crossing completion. Pretty solid. I mean, we have to be with this formation. So much of our lethal play comes from the overlapping, or from the, not so much overlapping, but the fullbacks actually joining the attack, since we run everything through the middle. That sudden surprise width has caused us so much joy. Bruno Aquino. Diego Aslao. Diogo Roque intercepts. Netinho. What does he do? He goes long. This is Patrick. Is it the Patrick hat trick? Oh, saved by George. The follow-up! The Patrick hat trick! 32 minutes on the clock. Count it! Wow, Patrick, the one-man wrecking crew. Is he doing it for Germano? Is he doing it for Celsinho, the attacker? Who can say and who cares? He does that one all himself. A 32-minute hat trick. Oh, sensational stuff from the youngster. I say youngster. Patrick is 25. So he's in his prime. And he's playing like it tonight, isn't he? The Patrick hat trick before halftime. Fine save by Josiel. I had eyes for the bottom corner. Thank you. Well, this has just been absolutely amazing. Very happy. I like that one where you can actually comment and say the media. I don't tend to use that one though, because I mean, we just ignore what the media says and do our stuff. Alright, no need to really mess with success there. Let's get out there and bang a few more in, shall we? How about the double hat trick achievement? He's caught it. It only took him half an hour to get 3. 32 minutes to be precise. In the next 45 minutes, could Patrick get another 3? You have to think he must be marked out of existence by now. But excellent on-target ratio. 5 of 6 on target. Patrick finishing like he needs to. And stinkers recently. Oof, Laurent is really doing a little bit too much on that side. Let's close him down, shall we? Don't worry about weak footing him, just get to him. Alright, let's also, while we're here, sub off Jardiel. Paulinho, go get it done. Good job, Silvio. Netinho looks long. And you could see the idea there off the last defender. Patrick was already looking for daylight. Couldn't find it. as the ball did not quite get to him. Metropolitano. It's a name to look for at the end of the season. George. Leandro Zibio. Idmar. Netinho. There's the ball for Patrick. Is it 4? He rounds the keeper. Make it 4. 10 minutes. It took him 10 minutes. Netinho providing the assist. This time 4 goals for Patrick. It's the Patrick show today. They might have an Eusebio on their team, but we've got Patrick playing like the reincarnation of Eusebio right here. Look at that touch. Deft. The finish was there. That's some good stuff. Some very good stuff. Now some more substitutions here coming in from Tupi. Alrighty, at the hour mark, we are just cruising here. Paulinho. Idmar. Paulinho. Holding possession nicely. Gava to Patrick. Oh, he's looking far post, but not enough mustard on that one, and George saves. Alright, I think we'll bring on Angelo here. He could use some minutes. We'll bring him on for Rafael Gava. Make it happen, Angelo. I think I will bring on Prosper Kofi, too. Let's give him his season debut. I mean, good grief, we really don't need to push the matter. We'll bring off Jumar. Diogo Roque. Actually, no, I think... Oh, Patrick! Oh, nice try. I think Kofi is actually more of a playmaker. Was Anchorman? No, he's coming on for Jumar. Good. Alright. Prosper Kofi on for Jumar. Welcome to the side. Welcome to the side. Oh, he actually can play. That's weird. Anchorman or... No, we definitely want to play him as Anchorman. He's really just going to sit there in the hole and crack ankles. Have at it, Prosper Kofi. Silvio looks long. Well, it's been a half hour since halftime. Patrick's got 1. I don't think we'll be seeing the double hat trick tonight. But Josiel doing well to hold the clean sheet at the other end. If scoreline holds, it'll be a massive 3 points. Look at this, on target. 8 of 9 shots on target. That's what you want to see. George has been busy at that end of the pitch. He's about to get a little bit busier, perhaps. Patrick, look at that juke. He's got half the team chasing after him. Goes down, no call there. Bit too easily going down. He's not going to win any favors that way. 5 minutes left to play, plus stoppages. And it looks like Londrina will walk away with a big 3 points in this away match. I don't think we expected Patrick to go ham on Tupi. I mean, it is the Patrick show. The Patrick hat-trick and then some. My goodness. This is quite the result. And Paulinho, there's the simple throw in. There's the final whistle. And Patrick does it all. What a final ball from him today. Excellent, excellent work. Very nice victory to everyone. 9.8 and 20. Ooh, look at that. Paraná. They managed to get a win and move to stay. Actually, not to move, to stay 5 points. But we still got a little bit of space here. We've now got 8 points separating us from 3rd and 4th. So it's basically us and our old friends Paraná fighting for top spot in the 3rd division. That's a big one, though. That's a very big one. Win comfortably? Yeah, just a little bit. And Kofi finally makes his debut. Finally, after all these years of being on loan and pushed around and all that stuff, he finally got his time to shine. And I think we can say, Prosper Kofi, after doing on loan, 6.9, his first day back filling in, I think he can be pretty happy with that. Central defender, no. No, no. Ball-winning midfielder, please and thank you. Thanks, whoever told him that's what he needed to train as. I blame my assistant coaches. Next time on Brazilian Hero, we will be going to the end of the season. Meanwhile, I got some U23 stuff to take care of with Brazil, but for Londrina in our quest for Brazilian hero-ship, if that's a word, we're going to pick things up with Metropolitano next time on Brazilian Hero. My name's Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube, and don't forget every episode is recorded live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rituro. Is it on Twitch or in Twitch? Either or. My name is Rituro, and I'm trying to become a Brazilian hero. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.